Oh, all right, we're in. Okay, y'all, it is bread day, which I really don't know what I'm doing, but I think it's something like this. Well, look what we have here. I get out of the crib, just finished doing my workout, and I saw y'all coming up the road with Ben, but I was like, I wonder what they're doing. They must be gonna ride. No, we're gonna drive. Look at you, pretty boy. You haven't done this in forever. This is what you were made to do. Oh, driving fool, been at driving school. Speaking of driving school, I got this kid signed up for driving school today. Yay! Can't believe it.
Yeah.
All right, packed in here like sardines. We had 2 dogs. We lost 1 dog. Oh, Claire's up there. Okay. Look at Gus. What's going on, buddy? I don't know, but I'm here for it. What is going on, Cinch? He's like, I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's coming up to see what this is. Hey, Hanky. Did your mommy brush you off? You look cleaner.
He said, oh, I'm out of here. Dude, I didn't know you could do that.
Look at Rip. Rip doesn't get interested in anything, and he's like, what? That's funny. We gotta get y'all wagon proof.
Hank does
Wagon desensitized.
He's like,
Oh, y'all are funny.
Sounds like, where you going? Gee, we just made a right.
Whoa, Gus just jumped out. Okay, we just made a right turn.
I can show you that.
This was not on today's agenda, but I'm glad they decided to do it. It's a perfect day. It's so pretty. Whose idea was this?
Wesley.
Wesley.
I
Good.
get back on the road.
Okay. It's a good day to ride.
He's gonna ride
It's a
down.
very pretty day. Okay. Mark just said the grass is turning green. We didn't know if it was going to make it or not. It costs a lot of money to turn it green. We put nitrogen on it. But then we got a really hard freeze. So the worry is that it will just be stunted and it won't grow much taller. But it'll be green. Oh well. Here's open.
So a whole lot of green to make it green.
Whole lot of green to make it green, yeah. Silly daddy. Guys.
Get in the truck, man.
Guys, that'll do here. Everybody's got to get in here. And, oh, no, great. Now he's muddy. Everybody's muddy. Bonnie's got to get in here if you're going on the road. All right, this is what we have now. 1 dog, 2 dogs, 3 dogs, 4 dogs, and 4 people. Hold on, let me get in. Let me get in.
You can close it down.
Close it. Okay. Oh, all right, we're in. He was kissing to the dog, calling the dog, and that was making Ben want to like take off. Well, he took off. Not like at a run. Look at that Barley. Barley. Where are you going, Benny? He's going like this.
That's what Ben does.
Oh, I'm trotting. He's hitting a lick now, isn't he? It's almost at a lick. He does like a fast, what do you call it? I call it a trope. It's like a trot loop.
Yeah, it's like
He loves it. I think he misses it. He used to do this every day. He went out every day.
he's like up there like acting like it's just like
I'm good at this. This is my thing. No.
Can I drive back to the house?
What do you think, Bonnie? Bonnie is like, this is awesome. I got this perfect spot under here. She's just... Look at her. Oh, I smell it. Daddy said the exhaust is leaking out. Got a gas leak. All right, Austin's first time driving.
All left. These right. These.
It's like the perfect spot for her. She's so happy. Lady.
It's just like guy in the home. He's just up yonder. Same time.
All right, sis, on the road. Round 2 coming up. Trot, trot. Third lap's the charm, evidently. Lawrence is driving now. He said, hold on. He's getting ready to race like a chariot. Race chariots. So he was going to run the wheels off of the horse. Horses don't have wheels. Or paws, for that matter. He will by the time you get through with him. Right. He talks a big talk.
he will.
He will. Wheel. See them in the road. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. You got the dogs upset.
Hold him. He is trotting.
We're back. We're back, kids. What'd you think about that, Gustafer? Was that super fun? Yeah, it was alright. Look at that face. Cinch is missing his buddy. Who's the riding dog today? Oh. Claire said, I don't want to get out. Oh gosh, it's so funny. Cinch was just hollering, I don't know why. You've got your buddy back with you. What are we doing? Okay, y'all. Well, I just had a very easy night in the kitchen. Lawrence has gone to a meeting at the local co-op. So the kids wanted hot dogs. We haven't had hot dogs in forever, so they had hot dogs. I'm having a walk and then something. But the weather's just too pretty. And I really haven't been outside much today other than that ride. How cool was that, right? That was fun. We got to do that more often. Wesley's gotten really good at getting Ben tacked up. You probably don't call it that, do you? Whatever you call it. Getting him bridled, whatever. We're going to say tacked up. And Mr. Ben did so good. You're really good at that. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm a driving horse. Y'all made me a riding horse, but I'm a driving horse. Hey, Rippy. Rip's down in the bottom. Where are the others? Oh, they're out there. Okay. Anyway, it's a beautiful evening. Good night for a walk. So we're going to take advantage of it while it's here. And tomorrow we go to Jim's and we take our horses back for the first time. So, hoping that goes well. It should, I think. Maybe. Hopefully. Oh, hay is so annoying. I cannot wait till we have square bale hay. Oh my gosh. It's a two-person job. One more. And I'm glad to be taking the horses back. It's a lot more work to go. This is apricot. That's why that looked funny. Wesley eats peanut butter and jelly pretty much every day for lunch, and he lets me buy different jellies to mix it up. This is what we deal with when we're taking horses, and we got to get back in the routine. It is like crazy time. And it doesn't help that they had to go into town this morning to do something right before when we should have been getting everything ready. So anyway. Oh, where you at? Where you at, peanut butter? You're hiding. So that's what we're doing. Making late lunches for the kids. Lawrence and I ate. It's like you think you've got plenty of time and you start doing, and then you have to keep doing, and you're doing, and then you remember something else you need to do, and then something goes wrong, and then you can't find something, and then that's how it is. So we just got to get back in the groove. We haven't been going with our own horses for like, what, 6 weeks now at least? So we'll get there. In fact, we're going to be going 3 times in the next 4 days. Woohoo! Okay, Rip's ready. Rip's ready to go. He looks like it, doesn't he? Oh, me. Cowboy, you ready? Almost. All right. Even Lawrence is going to ride today. Getting the cinch ready in case Hank doesn't work. We got to figure out who's going to work for Sissy.
I got that much. How much you got?
Y'all, we had a good day, didn't we, Rippy? Didn't we, everybody? Wesley, good day. Austin and Hank. Yes, Hank deserves extra pets tonight because he did so good. We just weren't sure. And Lawrence rode cinch and he did good. He's going to help with the shows. It's going to be a helper for the cattle event. So I think we all feel better. I feel better. And we called our last roping dummy rope. That was a good way to end the night there, Rippy. Sweet boy.
What, y'all got the brushes out here?
Okay, y'all, it is bread day. And I'm going to take you along with me on what I'm doing. So, I tried a new recipe last week, and I think we all agreed that we liked it the best, right, Sissy? Mm-hmm. It was better than the other one I'd been using. The original one I was given. This one is a little sweeter. It was a little softer. It was good. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one recipe and I'm going to make 3 things from it. I'm going to make a smallish pan of cinnamon rolls. I'm going to make a smallish loaf of bread. And then I'm going to make another pan of dinner rolls. I'm going to see if I can get these 3 things out of this one recipe. I think I can. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing. So yesterday I fed the starter. The same way I've been doing it the whole time, and this is how I'll continue to do it. So this is my potato flake starter, and it is fed with 3/4 cup sugar, 3 tablespoons potato flakes, and 1 cup of warm water. And I always have less than 2 cups of starter in the fridge. If you get more than that, from what I've learned, you need to discard it or start another batch of starter, or give it to a friend, which is what I'm going to do this week. And because you would need to feed it a different amount. I don't know. I'm learning as I go, y'all. But as I tweak things, I'm learning. I made pizza crust last week. It turned out it turned out really good, actually. I'll share that another time. But today we're doing this. Okay, here we go. Okay, so last night I put 1 cup of my fed starter, my bubbly active fed starter, 2 cups of bread flour. You could also use all-purpose flour, and 1 cup of milk, and I let it sit. I stirred it up in this, and I let it sit in the oven overnight, and this is what it looks like this morning. And now this recipe is more involved and more detailed than the other recipe I'd been using, but like I said, we liked the taste a little bit better. So this one uses 3 tablespoons of sugar, which you could omit if you wanted. I'm sure you can do what you want. It's your bread, but we liked the little bit of sweetness. A 1/2 cup of shortening. I don't have actual shortening, but I had this lard I bought a couple weeks ago just to have on hand, and I used it last week and it worked fine. A teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 egg, and then you're gonna add enough flour to make it not sticky. Tacky, but not sticky. Last week I had to add 2 or 3 cups, I think. We'll see. Let's just get mixing and see what we can do. Y'all, this stick of lard is not divided into cups or anything. So I just made an executive decision and cut off that much, and I'm calling it a 1/2 cup. I'm telling y'all, this stuff it's forgiving enough for me to be able to do stuff like this and not be exact, and it's working for me. I know some of y'all are probably going to disagree, but I'm just telling you my experience, my very short experience. This is what's happening. This is what's working for me. And the lard is room temp, y'all. It's just, I just keep it right there with all my other stuff. Okay. We're just going to put, I don't know. I should probably use different salt, but I've started using this pink Himalayan sea salt. I like it a lot, actually. It's very tasteful. Okay. Next, 3 tablespoons of sugar, baking soda, baking powder. All right, I'm gonna start with the one-ish cups of flour. I know I'm gonna have to add more, but we gotta start somewhere. And we're gonna put our hook on here. Let the dough hook do all the work. All right. And while that's doing its magic, I'm gonna take another sip of my 4th cup of coffee, which needs to be reheated for the 3rd time. The only problem I found with the lard is that even at room temp, it still tends to stay kind of solid. So I think I'm going to buy some actual Crisco shortening and see if that helps. And maybe you could just use oil. I've been trying not to use oil. In the beginning, I used some applesauce as a substitute, and it worked okay. I might try that with this recipe next week and just experiment. All right, that's better. We're gonna have to add more flour. See, it's still very wet. Too wet. And I'm pretty sure that this recipe is really for regular sourdough starter. So this potato flake starter is much runnier, and I'm pretty sure, I know, that's why I'm having to use more flour. So if you have regular sourdough starter, you won't have to add as much flour. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I added a 1/2 cup more, and I think we're gonna go with this, y'all. I think, you hear it? It's getting there. Okay, y'all, I took my dough out. I put some flour here. I should have videoed this. And I just worked it around here to where it wasn't too sticky, and kneaded it a little bit, which I really don't know what I'm doing, but I think it's something like this. And this is what we've got. A big old thing of dough. Now I'm going to divide this 3 ways. I'm going to divide it 3 ways and try to get what I want out of it. I don't know if it's actually going to go 3 ways or not. Maybe I need to stick with 2. I'll make an executive decision very soon. All right, this is what I'm doing. I'm making it easier for me to divide 3 ways. I'm going to take my little cutter thing. I got on Amazon. Just eyeballing this. All right, now we have three little thingamajigs. All right, now. Okay, for the rolls, I'm going to put them in this little pan I got that I love. I love it, y'all. I love it for rolls. I love it for brownies. That's the only two things I've used it for so far, but it's one of these copper nonstick things, and it's got the little dividers, and it's just great. It's on my Amazon store. This Farm Wife Amazon, Google it, and you can find the link. Okay, we're going to try this. So I've taken one piece of that and flattened it out a little bit, and I'm going to divide it. I've decided to just do eight rolls. So I'm going to do this like this, and then I'm going to take each little section and put it in a ball, kind of, sort of, and do this little deal. Super easy. And then what we're going to do is we're going to let them sit. We're going to let them sit in the oven with the light on today and rise. Rise, baby, rise. And then hopefully they'll rise, and we'll cook them for supper. All right, there's that. One dish down. All right, the next one is going to be some bread. I'm just going to do it in, I'm just going to put it in this. I'm going to spray it with some olive oil. Here we go. Just get that all covered. And I'm just going to flatten that a little bit, but it will spread on its own and rise as much as it'll rise. And number two. All right, the last one is a little bit more to it. So this is going to be the cinnamon rolls. And this is what we do. I'm going to flatten it out. I think I'm going to get my roller. We're going to roll it out. I don't know. I'm going to try to roll it out to like an 8x8. And then we're going to top it. And then we're going to roll it. And then we're going to slice it. And then we're going to let them rise. In my dream kitchen, I have one of them big old butcher block things in the middle. And I would have like all the room to do this kind of thing. But in my reality kitchen, I just do the best I can with what I've got. Okay, we're getting somewhere. It's just not square. We're aiming for square, and we've got more like, I don't know, Africa here. Anyway. Okay, now we have some softened butter. I just put it in the microwave oven on defrost for like 10 seconds, 15, sometime. I put it in there for a little while. And once we have a semi-square, and you're just going to take that and put it all over the top. This is 4 tablespoons. Use what you want. Okay, and then after you've got the butter spread, I just use cinnamon sugar. Some recipes say use brown sugar and then top it with cinnamon, or vice versa. So I just feel like this is easier. It's all together. So I just sprinkle this on here pretty generously. And then I actually have been going over this with just plain cinnamon. I don't know why. It just makes me feel better for some reason. That is not open yet. This one's almost empty. Let's just finish this. Make some more room in the spice cabinet. Okay, perfect. Does anybody else love like finishing things, throwing them away, making room for new things? Okay, probably just me. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll it. We're gonna roll it. Hopefully it's gonna roll and not stick. Cinnamon roll. That's the whole point here. That's what we're doing. That's what we're after. Okay. So we got this. Whoa! all that. Just so don't do that. Don't do that. So what I did there was I just dumped it all out and over. Austin's saying we have a murdy mess. She is not wrong. Okay. And we're just going to kind of pinch the ends here. They say to do that. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. But, and then we're going to cut it up, put it in a dish, and let it rise. Okay, I'm using my other little copper pan for this. So you're going to say, my gosh, those are tiny. They're not going to do anything. Just wait. Just wait. Okay, we're not sticking. We're not sticking together. Why are we not sticking together? I don't know. I don't know, but we're going to go with it. Okay, aren't they pretty? All right, not really, but they will be. Trust me. Just trust me. Okay, and now the hard part, waiting. It's always the hardest part, y'all. Well, the wind is officially back. I'm telling y'all, it's been a windy spring. I was going for a little walk and coming over here to see what Lawrence was doing, but I'm probably not even going to be able to talk. It's so windy. Okay, we're looking at about 6 hours later. We have rolls, we have loaf bread, and we have cinnamon rolls. And I'm gonna let these keep rising some, but I gotta get these other things cooked for supper. So I'm gonna preheat it to 350, and then I'll cook these two things. I'm gonna put some saran wrap over this and let these continue to rise, then put them in the refrigerator and cook them either tomorrow morning or the next morning. Wesley is not here. He has gone to an overnight 4-H retreat. First time he's done something like that. So I was gonna cook the cinnamon rolls in the morning, but I'm thinking I might better wait till the next morning to make sure he's here so he can enjoy them. Because the three of us could probably do away with 8 cinnamon rolls. Not gonna lie. Okay, the only thing left to do is to butter it up, y'all. All right, there's the bread. There's the rolls. I already did them a little bit, but they need to be done a little bit more. Because, you know, can't have too much butter. Butter makes everything better. Butter makes it better, y'all. Okay. No, there's not one right there. Okay. Yay. Okay, I know this video has been nothing but driving horses and making sourdough, but this is just where we're at. But before I sign off of here, the rolls are a hit. What'd you just say, Austin?
The best rolls I've ever had.
You
gotta put salted butter.
Some of the best rolls she's ever had. She's laying the butter on pretty thick, but that's okay. I did that too, and it did make them extra good. All right, good deal. That's good. That's good. We'll cook the cinnamon rolls later. One thing I would say is that I did not let the bread rise enough. We got a little short squatty loaf here, and part of it pulled off. So anyway, it still tastes good. It's all good. We're just not gonna have high-rise sandwiches. We'll just eat it like a roll. So that's that. There you go. We will catch you next time.